Hello everybody, my name's Ardendrus, and welcome back to Sunless Sea. Figured I'd start off looking at a map here, just to go over what happened last time. Last time, we started off down here in the Isle of Cats. We went through a lot of the story stuff here, and we became acquainted with, and I think going to our journal for this one, we became acquainted with, well, we gained the Pirate King's notice, and we became acquainted with Izuri, the King's Claw. The right hand of the Pirate King, so to speak. But anyways, we went through a whole bunch of stuff, just getting the King's notice before getting the patronage of Izuri, who sent us with a shipment of red honey to bring to Fallen London. And bring it to Fallen London we did, getting pretty close to running out of supplies and food, but we managed to make it there pretty much fine. But anyways, we ended up paying the port authorities a rather hefty sum of echo to smuggle in our red honey to give it to the alarming scholar, who in return gave us some papers that we need to return to Izuri on the Isle of Cats. Anyways, we did that. Not much else happened in Fallen London. We decided we were going to sail down here and try to explore a little bit more, but we only made it to this island, which we've already seen before. We just stopped here so that we could save up. And that's about what happened. So this time, we're going to explore this region a little bit before heading back to the Isle of Cats and getting our reward for smuggling some goods. Just some light smuggling last time, basically. But anyways, let's get going. Not really much else to talk about quite yet. Here we're slowly building up, but we are good on supply. Less good than I thought on supplies and fuel. Not fuel, but supplies at least. Basically, we're just going to be sailing eastward. Of course, we're going directly into a fog bank, so I hope we don't run into any trouble. Yeah, last time... Not there anymore, but last time we used our Z-Bat, and it told us there was an island in this region. We'll have to go looking for that again some point later on. I figured just send out the Z-Bat. Wait, isn't that... Yeah, that's where we just were. Thanks, game. Don't need to know where that is. I guess we got the port, but not the island itself. I guess that makes sense. But we don't care that much. Well, let's continue on. Oh. Oh, did I pay? I thought we just got put into combat. We are in combat apparently now. I forgot to turn off the light so we'd be less noticeable. Let's send out the Z-Bat real quick before we deal with that. No islands in range. This might be a mistake. It's got 210 health. Okay, this is going well so far. Oops. Accidentally sped up. Want to stay behind it. Right on its tail. It pulled a U-turn. Or, not a U-turn, it pulled in reverse. This is not how ship of combat really works, I'm assuming. But it's working. For us, at least. I think we've got this. Oh, this is a Khanate vessel. I didn't even realize that. I just sort of started attacking when it looked like it was probably hostile. I just sort of went in for an attack. I didn't really pay attention to what we were fighting. One more hit should do it. Or maybe two. Got it. Wow. Did it hit us? No, it didn't even hit us. That went well. You've destroyed a war trimaran. Shattered the listing. Seize what you can. Seasoned looter. Take what you can. Imprison or cut down any Coganians that remain. What's in the hold? See what remains. You've won no favor with the Khanate here today. Take whatever you can. Okay, so the Khanate is pretty mad with us now. And we got a cache of curiosities. Some sort of barrel? It's a cask of wine. Not much going there. Truth and dreams. What's this little pop-up? Beneath, the cavern that holds the Unterzee is prowled by dreams. There's a story that it was once in the skull of a dead god. Perhaps that would explain it. So we can sleep deeply, or listen to your dreams. Let's listen to our dreams. What will you learn? Light. 5 sailors dice for the corpse of a Zebat. It is ill luck for a sailor to kill a Zebat. One wins it, but in his hand it becomes a freshly cut surface flower. His fellows cry out in envy and greed. They fall on him, and there comes a great rending of white petals. More petals fall, obscuring the masts, the ship, beneath, the false stars of the roof. It is very cold. You will have to set a fire. We gain a Z story for that. Not much. But we're good to continue on. Haven't found anything new in the region yet. But we did manage to beat a vessel that was quite a bit stronger than we were. We just didn't get much in the way of rewards for it. Let's send out another Zebat. See, maybe there's something we just missed an island? Nope. This is worrying me a little bit. Hopefully the reward we get from Izuri is fuel and supplies. Hopefully a little bit of echo too. It's quite costly getting that red honey into port. Let's turn off the lights, save a little bit of fuel. We'll turn them back on if we need them. Game's getting a little jittery. Is it working? It still looks like it worked itself out. Okay. Let's send out the Zebat again. Why is it acting like this all of a sudden? Good game? Think we're good? I hope we're good. As we're approaching the Isle of Cats. Let's... Nothing in that. Well, maybe something there, but we used a Zebat and it didn't tell us anything. There might be something in that little shadowy area, but we'll have to check that out at a later point. Air trembles, a breath of change passes. Every once in a while, I'll just read one of the shorter ones, and I'm just like, okay, stuff that I guess is happening? Anyways. But we're pulling up to Port Cavendish now. We were told we needed 10 hold slots. Let's just double check. Oops. Yep. We have 19. Let's hope we get something good from Izuri. Error is slowly creeping up. That's not great. A smuggler's reward. Don't keep me waiting. Izuri pouts prettily and rustles their silks. You have a little present for me? A well-earned reward. You hand over the alarming scholar's notes. Izuri snatches the notes from your hands and starts flicking through the pages. I'll have a reward sent to your ship. They look up and smile at you vaguely, eyes glazed as a honey-seeker's. Oh, my dear, what a treasure you are. You summon an answering smile and slip away the moment they are distracted. We lost that. We delivered the notes. 3 casks of mushroom wine, 2 supplies, 350 echo, 3 outlandish artifacts. This belongs in a museum. We've already read through that like several times, I think. Well, we can make that into heirlooms. 5 caskets of sapphires. It was the laconic general who named the Carnelian coast, and then she discovered it was full of sapphires. Imagine her embarrassment. What do we have here? Port Cavendish? I guess we'll make another port report. We've already read through that. Let's see if Isri has some... You need patronage no more than 0, you have 4. So we can't do that. But there is experiments in red honey. The next time you are summoned to see your patron, it is not in their offices at the Honeyed Tongue. Instead, you find yourself in a well-lit laboratory of book-lined walls and delicate equipment. Isri does not pause in their task of pouring red honey into a cucurbit flask. It is possible to encourage lamplighter bees to seek out one kind of memory over another, they announce without any preamble. It's all about what you expose the bee to. Once it has drunk the maddening nectar of the crimson roses. But it is an uncertain process, full of guesswork. The alarming scholar and I have been trying to apply the scientific method, you could say. You look fond for a moment, soft. I require you to perform a little experiment for me. Shouldn't take long. A passion for science. I'll send a mellifluous sister with you. Just expose the bee to intense emotion. Pick one and don't get too fancy. Perhaps not. You are not sure that maddened bees and intense emotions should be mixed, especially not near your own precious person. I guess we'll go with a passion for science. I want to continue on with the storyline with the King's Claw here. Isri packs you off to the Honeyed Tongue, reasoning that emotions are bound to run high in its silk-clad rooms. The mellifluous sister follows behind you, holding a crazed lamplighter bee in a filigreed cage. He mutters susurrating prayers under her breath. We're now experimenting with red honey. That seems like a good idea. The Honeyed Tongue. I think we've already read that. What do we have here? Isri's experiment, a purposeful assignment. The courtesans at the Honeyed Tongue are warm and accommodating, if you have the coin. Isri's experiments sacrifice a member of your crew. He is unwarily drunk on mushroom wine and sitting alone. Fear is an intense emotion, and one you can easily provoke. Start a bar fight. That probably won't end well, so let's avoid that one. I don't want to lose a crew member, so let's go with the 10 Echo, a purposeful assignment, I guess? It was not easy to create an amorous mood between a nectar-maddened bee and a chanting mellifluous sister. Luckily, the courtesan you selected takes the situation as something of a professional challenge. You emerge from the encounter a few hours later, smiling and thoroughly rumpled. The mellifluous sister collects the cage and gives you a small nod. Your duty is, as it were, discharged. He lost 10 Echo, but we had a successful experiment. Royal prerogatives. I've been singing your praises to Leopold. Isri's eyes warm at the name. You can almost envy the Pirate King. Almost. I would like to introduce you to him. Yes, I think it is time. They make a mime of thoughtfulness, though each word they say is carefully measured. But when one meets a king, one needs exactly the right sort of gift. It's only polite. You agree to the courtesies. Fetch me someone who has very recently been up to the surface. Leopold rather fancies surface memories, you know. Maybe you don't, but it is true nonetheless. Or you politely decline. You're not entirely sure you wish an introduction to the Pirate King, and you are not terribly keen on the transport of unwilling gifts, as it were. We can't do either of these yet because we need to get something await you in port. So I think for right now, that's all we can do. Assuming nothing new happened up here. Yep. So nothing new here, or nothing left to do here until we get something awaits us in port. So I guess we have a little bit of time to explore. Where should we go? I guess we'll head south and like explore this region? Probably get to like here before we get a port, something away to import, and then we'll turn back. Let's turn off the light to save some fuel, because we didn't get any of that. Yeah, let's just head south. Hopefully don't run into too much trouble. How much further to the map? Not very far. I guess we'll go a little bit, then send out a Z-Bat. Hopefully something pops up. Error's getting risky high. Yeah, we're still not into new territory, really. Go a little bit further, then send out the Z-Bat. This should be good. Something forgotten is here. There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range, but there is one of the light boats. Oh. I guess we'll stop up here and then head right back. I think you can buy fuel at these things. Light ship. Speak to the crew. Unlocked with propagation, a light ship no more than 0. Might as well. We lost 5 terror and gained a Z story. And purchase fuel. 20 echoes for 1, I'm assuming. We'll pick up 2, I guess. It's expensive, but I think we'll need it. And I guess we make a U-turn. One second. Is this like an actual island that just ugh. Okay, it's just like rocks. Actually, just rocks. Okay. Let's not go towards those things. But they are coming towards us very slowly. Maybe not so slowly. They don't seem to have attacked us or chosen to follow us. It seems okay. A little bit of exploring. We found something and picked up a little bit of fuel. Not much, though. If there's another island in the region, it's here or here. There. We sailed a little bit further than I thought we did. I wish we had more fuel and supplies in this region than we do. We keep coming here and only ending up with just like 4 of each, which really just isn't enough to keep me comfortable. Although I suppose comfort isn't really the main objective in this game, is it? But let's pull back into port and gain some news stories. We're definitely making friends with some rather shady sorts, huh? We're literally dealing with a den of pirates who create honey drugs that steal people's memories. Anyways, you agree to the courtesies. Your patron dismisses you with the advice that the Humane Canal is the likeliest place to source such a particular gift. We are seeking a gift for the Pirate King. I suppose we sail basically due west, or I think west and north. Yeah, it's basically a straight line, just 30 degrees or so northwest. Oh well. I think we're just gonna continue the storyline. I want to learn more about the pirates. Maybe we'll run into some more opponents along the way that we can do battle with. I think we're on a pretty good trajectory. That seems about what it looked like on the map, at least. That will put us, like, straight through this. I think we might end up, like, here if we continue straight on. We'll have to adjust a little bit later on, but let's just proceed with this heading for now. The music in this game is so eerie. Something forgotten is here. We've gotten that pop-up like 6 times. What does it even mean? One of these times, one of these little pop-ups is gonna say, "Ooh, there's something really wicked and evil under the waters," and I'm just not gonna read it, and then suddenly we're gonna get attacked by like a giant kraken or something. I can see this game doing that. Let's take a quick look at the map, though. We've explored a good chunk of it. There's this little section in here, but we're just about to sail through that. There's stuff down here, and then it's basically just the right side. Let's see what we have left for missions, though. Here we go, back into this thing. Nothing on there. Favors, nothing. Isle of Cats. We're doing the Isle of Cats mission. We just have to head back to Kamang Canal. Menaces. Objectives. Strange catches and hunting trophies. Mangrove College, wherever that is. Mangrove College, wherever that is. And Father's Bones. What's that one? It's Fathom King, which we were told is somewhere in central or southern Unterzee. Oops, I meant to open the map. I meant to open the map. What would be southern? Southern would be here, in this little dark section. And central would be like here, maybe here. I wouldn't call anything up from north from here, and I wouldn't call anything but this section central or southern. Maybe it could be here, but I don't think so. That would definitely not be central. But anyways, I digress. We're heading through that dark section on the map. Let's send out the... Why did I call it? Lights on, lights on, lights on. Nope, do not like that. Do not like that. A sailor is praying. Nope, do not like that. Do not like that. My chest just about jumped out of my chest. My heart basically just pounded out of my chest. Oh, I did not like that. Once we get to port, I might need a second. That was not cool. Don't do that to me, game. Something wags flee its gaze quickly. Ugh. Why did I call it? Why did I say something and then like a minute later it happened? I guess that's because we're above 90 terror, huh? This vessel isn't hostile, but we could just become pirates right now if we wanted to. That vessel's not hostile, but we could become pirates. Let's not resort to piracy yet. Let's just get to a port. Well, then I need a minute. We're almost there. Are we gonna have to... I think we can turn off the lights now. Save some fuel. I swear, if another eye pops up, I am just pausing the game and walking away. Our fuel reserves are empty. Guess we better... I guess we're heading back up to Fallen London, because I don't think we can pick up fuel here. Anyways, the main canal staging area. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay. The main canal staging area. I think we've read through that before. We can't travel to the surface because we don't have all the supplies we would need. Anyways, listen for surface gossip. Might as well just get a port report while we're here. A gift for the Pirate King. That one looks like a surface sailor. Surely you could coax him into your ship. 29% chance. I guess we'll try it. What was that? Oh, I got an achievement. Why did I just get an achievement for 100 terror and a rising for 100 fear and a rising terror, or a terror rising or something like that? I don't like that. I don't want those achievements. Anyways. Guest writes, you can be charming when you exert yourself. You entice the surface sailor on board with promises of Z stories and these delicacies, and bludgeon them over the head between courses. They fall gently into a bowl of sea lily soup. You order your crew to take the prisoner below decks and lock them up. They comply quickly enough, but you see them shoot dark looks at each other out of the corner of their eye. We have a gift. We have menaces. We have terror 100. I don't like that. And we have a surface sailor imprisoned below decks. Great. Court measures. 50. We're not doing this again. That will kill us. It did last time. And we're not doing any of these. We're not in a great position right now. Can we pick up fuel in the Iron Republic? Can we make it to Fallen London? We're going to attempt to make it to Fallen London. Hope we don't run into trouble with the port authorities. I guess let's get going. Definitely turn off the lights. Uh-oh. Mutiny. This does not look like it's going to end well. Fear and despair have destroyed the loyalty of your crew. Half of them who remain have taken up arms against you. You've taken shelter on the bridge while their shots ring out around you. Cut them down! Cowards! Villains! Pumping them all. Oh, I probably know what that word is. Failure here means your game is over. High risk, 18%. Attempt to win them round. You're their only hope of reaching home alive. Make them understand that. Failure here will, as it happens, also end the game. 8%. Okay, so I guess we're not going to see more of this storyline because we're likely about to die. The only chance. 8% is really not a good chance. 18% isn't a good chance either, but it's a better chance. What, we won? Okay, we might not be getting a new captain yet. A costly victory. A haze of blood and gunfire, screams and imprecations. A man you knew with your knife in his heart. Rather quickly it's over. You are drenched in blood and racked with wounds, and many of your crew are dead. But you stand victorious. Push the corpses off of the mutineers into the sea, and press on for what little time remains to you. You've lost 50 terror. Fearful. You've lost 5 iron. Great. We lost 5 crew. Okay. Assuming we can make it back to London, we can survive. Okay, we can't go full speed, so we're just going to be trudging along. If one of those eye monsters comes back, we're dead. We could very well just die here. This episode has been something. picked up more of those, like, artifact things. We're gonna be making those into heirlooms. You get a little bit of more starting cash with our next captain. Because our current captain's not gonna survive much longer. I just don't think it's happening. Game's stuttering a little bit, not entirely sure why. Anyways. There's like a little circle there and I thought it was something under the water just staring at us again. Okay, I think we can make it to fall in London. There we'll rebuild up our crew. This episode has gotten to me. What is under the water there? I am paranoid now. Every second I'm like, okay, what giant thing is gonna come out of the water and try to kill me? I'm like, oh, when is the next mutiny happening? Oh. I have a watch. Sorry, went quiet for a second, just trying to... I have a watch that tells my heartbeat. It's been at about 90 to 100 for the past 10 minutes. My resting heartbeat's like 70. It's a little high. It's a little higher than like the 60 over 120 or whatever. But it's not super high. Nope, my resting heart rate's been between like 90 and 100 for the last couple minutes. It reached like 110 or 120 whenever that eyeball popped up. We're almost back to fall in London. Fuel's cutting it short, but I think we'll have enough. What's this little waterway here? I never explored it before. Can't explore it right now. We're putting everything we have into hopefully making it into port. We're going to end up using a supply again, aren't we? Wait, we only have one supply. Uh-oh. Okay, worst comes to worst, we can pay 100 echo. We're close enough where we can do that at least. Are we gonna make it or not? No. 3, 2, lag. We were pretty close. We use up our last supply in hopes of making it, and then probably just spend the 100 anyways. No, we'll just pay 100 and get pulled into port. Joke away, lads! The grubby little tug roars into life. You're home. You've lost 100 echo. You're returning to port. Here we go. The Revenue Man. Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Service works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Today they have selected you for an inspection. Don't cheek them. Is the fact I have a prisoner on board not going to be a problem? We can declare all controlled goods. Pay the customs duty on any untaxed souls or romantic literature you're carrying. Surrender any smuggled sunlight. Will also reduce your suspicion, if your suspicion is 5 or more. Talk your way out of a search. I don't think we need to do that. It's not something aside they didn't know about. Let them do their worst. We have nothing to hide. Assuming the prisoner in our vessel isn't going to be a problem. Vexed and frustrated, they roam your deck like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At last, they leave. Okay, so the fact we just have a surface dweller in probably just like a cage in our ship is no problem, it seems. Okay, A breath of relief. We're home. Our nightmare is now up to 5. Good. Like messages? Unlocked one favors. The blind bruiser attends to business on the docks. Are we ever going to see them again? Like, we know they're there. It says they're there. We just haven't seen them in forever. Anyways. I have 3 outlandish artifacts. Did we sell those as... Do we sell them for cash now? Or do we make them heirlooms? We'll look into that in a second. We still have a gift for the Pirate King. Anyways, we're still at full health. Okay. Not full health, 50 out of 75, but enough for now. Where do we go? We need to go to London to hire on more crew. We only pick up 1 on that one. Pick up 2 on that, or 3. Nice. We'll do that once more. We're up to 10. Okay, that worked out. Is there a new recruit to pick up? Genial magician, the tireless mechanic. Or just a basic sailor. I'm assuming the magician probably isn't a cook. So, and I'm assuming the other one isn't either. So let's just not do that yet. We have 1 report, I think. Or 2. 5 echo. 50 echo. And a fuel. 30 echo and a fuel. Nothing else, I don't think? Yep, doesn't seem like it. Don't think we need anything on the dry docks. Don't need anything in the rose market. Just hasn't changed. We haven't done anything with that all game yet. Nothing left in London. I suppose let's pay a visit to our lodgings. Spend time with your family. Ooh. You have things to do now. Tell tales of far lands. Here is something you saw far across the Black Ocean. Share it. Tell tales of the sea. You've come home safe, but you nearly didn't. Tell them how. Give them a souvenir for an outlandish artifact, or just enjoy their company. I guess we'll tell them a Z story. You now have 5 memoirs. Z Fever. Raise this high enough and you'll get a Scion. The Z fog coils fat and white against the window. With a delighted shriek, your child disappears under the blanket. Let's read the morning papers. Resting here will reduce your terror, heal 2 wounds, and give you 2 points. That might actually be a good idea, because our nightmares are pretty strong, and that's... And those were pretty violent last time. They ended up giving us a wound, so having more of those might be a good idea. Sure. Let's rest. Take the air in Tyrant's Gardens. Take coffee at Caligula's Coffee House. Take advantage of a Z captain's reputation. Could get used to this. We lost the wounds. That's good. Delight. It's pretty. I suppose visit your study. We have 3 of those. What's it called? Where is it? Oh. It cost us 10 outlandish artifacts last time to make an heirloom? Didn't... That's a captivating treasure. We have... What are they? outlandish artifacts. Thought we had the other ones. Huh? Oh, there they are. So we can sell the outlandish artifacts to the where are they? The alarming scholar, right? We would take 10 of them to turn them into an heirloom. But I think just selling them for cash now might be a good idea. We have something like that, they declare, but not very like that. Interesting, I have some ideas about suitable fees. 100 echo. We increase our favor and we gain a fragment. Just picking up a couple 100 more echoes might be a good idea. I'll just sell them all. Just get a little bit more cash in the bank. And do we have one more thing we just want to sell off? I guess we'll just give up one of our stories. The Memory of Distant Shores, I guess? Our favors with the antiquarian have increased to 4. I think we read that before. I think we're good with them for now. The fact that we upgraded our favors with them will probably mean that whenever we return, we'll get more with them. Oh, excuse me. And I guess we'll pay a visit to the shop. Faithful. Wait. That was kind of silly. I forgot to make sure we had enough cargo. I just wanted to make sure we had enough fuel. I wish we could just store some of this stuff. Shops. Can we sell the ivory anywheres? We can sell the zoop. Ooh, the sapphires. Probably don't have a use for those anywhere else. That might have been a mistake just to sell them all, but hey, we need room. Bring us down to 3 wines. And we're at 11 spaces open. Also 2 of the ivories. We're up over 1,000 echo now. That's a good starting point. I don't feel like buying anything else there. We could technically upgrade our gun again. What would be the next best deck weapon? Forward, deck. A 515 damage versus, what do we have now, 12? Okay, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Upgrading our engines, though, might be a good idea. Cargo security. 1,000 for 1,500 engine power. We're at 800. It's 500 to upgrade, or 500, yeah, to upgrade to 1,000 engine power. It's a little better. I'm gonna actually open up the book real quick. Machines. Yeah, more powerful engines use more fuel, but all lamps use fuel at the same rate. Try not to run out of fuel. Note the admiralty will compensate. Okay, I just wanted to double check something. Then we could upgrade our engine, but we'll go through more fuel. Five to 10 supplies. Pretty expensive. We could upgrade our lamp for 500 echoes or 100 echoes. I think we're gonna save our money. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do for now. I don't think there's probably anything else we need to do here. Purchase a live specimen. That's pretty expensive and probably not something we're worried about right now. So we're not going to do that. Ooh. I think I just stalled for time a little bit there, huh? You've probably been here for like 10 minutes looking through a bunch of stuff we've already looked through before, just because I was a little too scared to head back to sea. Oh well. Didn't mean to waste so much time here in fallen London. I got a little frazzled. But anyways, I think this is probably going to be a good spot to check out for this episode. We continued on somewhat with the Isle of Cats mission. Whenever we return, we have a gift in the form of a surface-dwelling prisoner. Yeah. We're not the most... What's the word? I actually forgot the word. Moral person, I suppose. Our moral compass is a little off-kilter, it seems like. We have some shady, questionable friends. But anyways, this is a really good spot to check out. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next time. So, take care, everyone.